Hello YouTubers. I'm making this video because people tend to get confused on how I dye my hair so well, which I don't really think is well. Apparently I have like silvery roots and stuff. Oh look, yeah, silver. Anyway, let me see. First of all, do not dye your hair unless you know what color you actually want it. Don't just sit there and pick a color and be like, oh, I might look cute with this, and then dye your hair and realize, oh, wait a second, it didn't look as good as I thought it would. Because that just screws you up so bad. I am a great example. But, let me see. Bleaching your hair. Okay. You can bleach your hair, but not if you don't have to. And bleaching your hair is really harsh on your hair, and the chemicals just kill all the fatty acids and everything in your hair and all the nutritional crap in your hair. The protein, there we go. Protein. So I would consider getting a really well-known shampoo and conditioner that's good for your hair when you dye it and bleach it, so that you can keep your, it won't stay as shiny or as soft as it once was because of the all the stuff you've put it through. But it won't fry or turn into hay, according to my grandma. But yeah. And don't sit and do a really dark color and then a really light one afterwards, because that's just pointless. I wouldn't recommend it. But anyway, dyeing your hair. Alright. Don't sit and, when you dye your hair, you don't want to sit there and you don't want to, just pour it all over your head, and leave this huge amount of dye on your head, because that's just it's not going to go very far. Because you're just going to have to, try to spread it all over your hair and stuff, and it won't, get too far, see? Look at that. That's me being experimental with my hair. They actually turn out pretty good for how I wanted it to look. But if you're going to do more than one color at once, make sure you know what you're doing and you're not new to dyeing your hair. Because if you are and you mix all those chemicals together, some brands can be mixed together pretty well actually, but other brands just no. And unless you know how to put it on, I did half my hair in the back, I bleached my hair and the back of my hair was all really dark red, and then the front was all light cherry, and it actually looked pretty cute for a bit, and then I decided to dye my hair blue again after I got it all bleached and stuff, which actually didn't look that bad. I'm not used to seeing me blonde. But I do know what I'm talking about when I say when I talk about dyeing my hair or your hair, because I've been dyeing my hair since I was in 7th grade, and I'm a junior this year. I'm not exactly an expert, I don't think, because I've had a lot of fuck-ups. Excuse my language, but it's not as easy as you'd think. You have to separate your hair and make sure you don't get it in your eyes or anything. And the gloves they give you are crap. Don't wear their gloves. Get those little rubber gloves that you would use for those little glove balloons that you would normally find at a doctor's office if they give you a shot or something and they decide to blow up a glove. Use those, because those are a lot better and they don't rip as easily. And if you're going for blue, let's see, that's some light blue, but I have blue all over my hair. But if you're going for that, don't let it get on your skin too much, or you will look like a Smurf. I looked like a Smurf for a long time, and it sucked. Monkey balls. So, yeah, make sure you don't get any on your skin. And if you do what the package says and wipe it off with a wet washcloth as soon as you can so it doesn't set in, because your skin will stay blue or whatever color you're dyeing your hair for a while. Manic Panic, that stuff is actually, it works pretty well if you use it the correct way. Some people will just sit there and go, do your thing for 5 minutes, and then they wash it out of their hair and my head's blue, but my hair isn't. It's because you didn't leave it in for the allotted amount of time that they gave you. But I normally leave the hair dye in for about 6, like if it's my roots, and my roots are really light because I had blonde hair before I did this. Yes, I was blonde. Yeah, blondish. But, I just leave it in for maybe 16, 17 minutes so that it gets, like, it completely dyes my hair, because if you don't leave it in for that long with light hair, it won't last as long. I'm not saying leave it in for like an hour, because that'll just fry your hair and your hair will fall out of your head like it does when you already dye it. But, leave it in if you have like dark brown hair or something and you want to get like, let's say, red, like fuchsia or something. You leave it on your hair for like 20-25 minutes. If you're going to do like light purple, like the package says, you're going to have to bleach your hair, unless it's stuff that you buy at Hot Topic, which then of course you don't have to bleach your hair, because that stuff just naturally does the job for you. It's actually pretty good. I dyed my friend's hair like Ariel red, and oh my god, it stuck. It looked like blood. It's pretty interesting, but I hope that was a little helpful. I'm kind of just up in the air right now, so if I'm giving like a bunch of advice left and right that doesn't even have to do with the topic I was just on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But thank you for watching, and I hope my advice helps.